She.
Quite a few things happen between the last song and this song that are semi-important, so I'm going to go ahead and just kind of go over those now so that you have them in your brain, as it were. The most important thing to point out is that there is this robin that flies around to the garden that Ben Weatherstaff knows, and that Mary has noticed flying around the garden. And she notices it flying across this wall into this secret garden. And she learns from Ben Weatherstaff that this secret garden that the robin is flying into was Lily's garden. And Mary learns that when Lily died, not only did Archibald lock the door and bury the key, but the ivy has grown up over the door so much that nobody even knows where the door is anymore. And then, of course, as per last song, Dickon shows up and they have a brief conversation. Dickon says that his mother sent Mary some seeds for her garden. Mary points out she doesn't have a garden, and then she says that she wants to go to the garden where the robin is building its nest. But Dickon points out that because the robin is building its nest, it can't afford to have Mary interfering if Mary isn't friendly. And instead of just telling the robin that Mary is friendly, Dickon says that Mary should probably learn to speak for the robin for herself, just in case he's not around. And that's where this song comes in. This song does a couple of things. First of all, it's Mary learning Yorkshire, the language that Dickon speaks. Yorkshire is a fascinating language, both in the book itself and also in this musical, simply because it's English, and yet it's not. Which sounds confusing, but when you actually hear this language, you'll hopefully kind of understand what it is I'm talking about. So Mary is learning to talk to this robin, and in doing so, learns this Yorkshire language, and also allows us as an audience to listen to this fascinating language. And this song also shows the relationship that is forming between Dickon and Mary. Now, when I say relationship, I don't mean romantic relationship, I mean friendship relationship. I think Mary and Dickon have a very good relationship, not because it's romantic, but because it's a very close friendship between a boy and a girl that doesn't turn romantic. And of course you can easily take this relationship and turn it into romantic, more so in the book I think than the musical, but for me personally what I really like about this friendship, especially in the musical, is that it doesn't turn romantic. Dickon is very much the mentor of this particular group. He's the one who helps Mary to grow, which is exactly what Mary needs at this point in her life. And this song is the first song that they sing together, and it really shows that relationship forming between them. So that's nice in that regard, and that's basically it for that song, but that song is not technically where this particular track ends. Once the song is done, Dickon sings a very short reprieve of Winter's on the Wing. But that's not actually what I'm going to be talking about. What I'm going to be talking about is the stuff that happens before and after, mostly after, he sings this reprieve of this song. I mean, the reprieve itself is very well done. He sings a portion of the song basically saying that Mary's going to be able to see this garden grow, being here in the springtime, and he knows that she will eventually get into the garden itself. And what ends up happening, at least according to the script, is that Dickon picks up Mary's jump rope that she has, that I mentioned earlier, and puts it on this pedestal and then walks away. Then the robin starts flying away, so Mary goes to grab her jump rope, and when she pulls it off, the key that just happened to be sitting on that pedestal also falls off and catches Mary's attention. So Dickon knew exactly where the key was, and he knew what he had to do to make sure that Mary would herself find the key. Which, as with a lot of aspects of Dickon's character, can be viewed as magical, that he knows where the key is, and he knows that Mary is going to find it. So by the end of the song, Mary has found the key, but still needs to find the door. That's all for this week's song. Tune in next week for next week's song. See you then.
Oh no, look at it! What was that? Where did it... There it is! It's a key! It's the key to the garden!